For millennia, humankind has lived in close partnership with the natural world. It is a relationship that runs deeper than we often realize, woven into the very fabric of our being. Long before the advent of modern hospitals and laboratories, our ancestors looked to the earth for sustenance, for shelter, and indeed, for healing. This profound connection is not merely a relic of the past. It is an essential part of our human experience. The world around us, in all its magnificent complexity, holds secrets to our well-being. We have only to stop, to listen, and to observe, and we will find that nature offers a gentle, restorative power that modern life can often overlook in its relentless pace. This idea of natural healing is as old as our species itself. It is built upon the simple, yet powerful truth that we are a part of nature, not separate from it. When we feel overwhelmed by the pressures of our constructed world, a return to the wilderness can feel like coming home. The rustling of leaves in the wind, the steady flow of a river, the vast expanse of a clear night sky. These are the sights and sounds that have comforted humanity for countless generations. They remind us of a world that operates on a different timescale, a world of cycles, patience, and resilience. This innate bond is a quiet but persistent call, inviting us back to our roots. The notion that the wild world can mend us is not just a romantic fantasy. It is a practical reality that is being rediscovered today. As our lives become increasingly digital and confined indoors, we begin to feel the absence of this vital connection. We sense that something fundamental is missing. The hum of a computer and the glare of a screen cannot replace the warmth of sunlight on our skin or the scent of damp earth after a rain shower. Our bodies and minds are finely tuned to the rhythms of the natural world, and when we are deprived of them, a subtle imbalance can occur, affecting our health in ways we are only just beginning to understand fully. Therefore, exploring nature's healing powers is not about rejecting modern medicine, which has achieved truly remarkable feats. Rather, it is about embracing a more holistic view of health. It is about acknowledging that our well-being is supported by many pillars, one of which is our relationship with the planet that sustains us. By reopening this dialogue with nature, we can unlock a wealth of benefits that complement our modern lives. We can rediscover the simple, profound, and freely given remedies that have been waiting for us all along, hidden in plain sight within the magnificent tapestry of the living world. The natural world is a vast and sophisticated pharmacy, offering remedies that are both simple and profoundly effective. Consider the very air we breathe. When we step away from the congested streets of a city and into a forest or by the sea, the air itself feels different. It is cleaner, fresher, and filled with the subtle scents of pine, earth, and salt. This clean air invigorates our lungs and can help to clear our minds. It is a fundamental element of life, and its quality has a direct impact on our physical health. Taking a few deep breaths of fresh, unpolluted air is one of the simplest yet most powerful forms of natural therapy, available to every single one of us. Water, in its pure and natural state, is another of nature's essential medicines. From the smallest babbling brook to the mightiest ocean, water is the lifeblood of our planet and our bodies. The simple act of drinking clean water hydrates us and allows our bodily systems to function correctly. But its healing properties extend beyond consumption. The sound of crashing waves or a gentle stream can have a remarkably calming effect on the mind, washing away stress and anxiety. Immersing oneself in a cool lake or a warm sea can soothe tired muscles and refresh the spirit, reminding us of our elemental connection to this vital substance. Then there is the gift of sunlight. The sun is the ultimate source of energy for almost all life on Earth. When its rays touch our skin, it triggers the production of vitamin D, a crucial nutrient for bone health and immune function. But the benefits of sunlight go further. Exposure to natural light helps to regulate our internal body clocks, which govern our sleep patterns and energy levels throughout the day. A bright sunny day can have an immediate and noticeable effect on our mood, lifting our spirits and making us feel more optimistic and energetic. It is a powerful, natural antidepressant, freely dispensed from the sky above. Alongside these elements, the earth provides a rich botanical library of medicinal plants. For thousands of years, people have learned to identify and use plants for healing. From the soothing properties of chamomile in a calming tea to the powerful antiseptic qualities of the tea tree, the plant kingdom is filled with natural compounds that can aid our health. These are not old wives' tales. Many modern medicines, including aspirin, were originally derived from plants. This demonstrates that the forest and fields are not just beautiful landscapes. They are living laboratories containing countless potential remedies for human ailments. Spending time in nature is one of the most effective ways to heal the stresses of modern life. When we walk into a forest, we enter a world that operates at a different pace. The constant demands for our attention seem to fade away, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves, the distant call of a bird, and the feeling of soft earth beneath our feet. This immersive experience helps to quiet the noisy chatter of our minds. Our bodies begin to relax, our heart rate may slow, and our breathing deepens. This process, often called forest bathing or Shinrin-yoku in Japan, is a recognized form of therapy for reducing stress and improving one's sense of well-being. The positive effects on our mood are profound and often immediate. Being surrounded by the greenness of a forest or the vibrant colors of a wildflower meadow can evoke feelings of joy, peace, and wonder. Nature has a way of putting our own troubles into perspective. When we stand next to a tree that has been growing for centuries, our own immediate worries can seem smaller and more manageable. This shift in perspective is a powerful tool for improving mental health. It allows us to step outside of our own heads and reconnect with a world that is vast, ancient, and beautiful, which can be an incredibly uplifting and humbling experience. Scientific studies are now beginning to explain why we feel so much better in nature. Research has shown that spending time in a natural environment can lower the levels of the stress hormone, cortisol, in our bodies. It can also reduce blood pressure and boost the activity of immune cells that help fight off illness. Even the simple act of looking at a natural scene, such as a park or a garden, has been shown to speed up recovery from surgery and reduce anxiety. Our brains and bodies are hardwired to respond positively to these natural settings, a legacy of our long evolutionary history spent living in the wild. This connection provides a vital antidote to the mental fatigue that comes from constant focus and screen time. In a city, our attention is constantly being pulled in different directions by traffic, advertisements, and crowds. This can be mentally draining. In nature, however, our attention is held in a softer, more effortless way. We might notice the intricate pattern of a leaf or the way light filters through the canopy. This type of gentle fascination allows our minds to rest and recharge. It is a form of mental restoration that is difficult to find anywhere else, making time in nature an essential prescription for a healthy mind. Across the globe, indigenous cultures have cultivated a deep and intricate understanding of nature's healing powers over countless generations. This traditional knowledge is a precious library of human experience passed down through stories, rituals, and direct observation. In the Amazon rainforest, for example, shamans hold extensive knowledge of thousands of plant species and their specific medicinal uses, a catalogue far beyond what modern science has yet documented. Similarly, the Aboriginal peoples of Australia have a profound connection to the land and use a wide array of plants, animals, and minerals for healing, guided by a wisdom that is inseparable from their culture and spirituality. This ancestral wisdom is not just about identifying which plant to use for a particular ailment. It is a holistic philosophy that sees human health as being intrinsically linked to the health of the environment. These cultures understand that if the rivers are polluted or the forests are destroyed, the community's well-being will also suffer. Healing is often seen as a process of restoring balance, not just within the individual, but between the individual and the natural world. This perspective teaches us that caring for our planet is a form of caring for ourselves, a lesson of immense importance in our time. Many traditional practices have now been validated by modern scientific research. The use of willow bark, which contains a substance similar to aspirin, for pain relief is a classic example. Today, scientists are increasingly turning to this traditional knowledge as a starting point for discovering new medicines. By collaborating with indigenous communities, researchers can learn from centuries of trial and error, potentially accelerating the discovery of new treatments for diseases. This partnership must be built on respect, ensuring that these communities are honored and that their intellectual heritage is protected for the future. Ultimately, the great challenge before us is to protect this natural heritage for the health of generations to come. As we have seen, our well-being is deeply intertwined with the health of our planet. The forests that provide us with clean air and medicinal plants, the oceans that regulate our climate, and the countless species that form the web of life are all essential components of our global life support system. By respecting nature and the ancestral wisdom that teaches us how to live in harmony with it, we are not just preserving beautiful landscapes, we are safeguarding our own future, ensuring that the Earth's secret healing powers remain available for all of humanity.